Welcome back to Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. All right, and so it's been a minute since I have been on, and it's been quite a bit going on that ain't got nothing to do with crafting, and hence I have not crafted that much in the past week. Now, today's sip and share, I'll be sharing with you what's been going on, happy mail, some items that I picked up at a local flea market, and yeah, and some the latest project that I'm working on. All right, so but before we get started, let's talk about what I am sipping on today, and let me take a quick sip. All right, so it's morning here. It's still dark outside. It's chilly now. So this is the perfect time to whip out all the great teas. But this particular morning, I am drinking the Tetley British tea. Now look at, look at her. You know it's a her. Just because the way those glasses are sitting up on her nose, you know, she's a bird of authority. Okay, Duchess Balmoral. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but sweet and creamy vanilla flavored black tea. And believe me, it is a very smooth vanilla. It's not like a bam hit you in the face type of vanilla. I picked this up, I want to say, at our local Publix. I had stopped in to pick up, I was getting something last minute, and I don't typically shop at Publix, but it's one of the neighborhood grocery stores. And while I was in there, I was going down, I think I was getting something for like coffee or something for my husband. But I happened to slide past and I was looking for lavender tea, but there wasn't any. So I stumbled upon this as well as another one and thought I'd give it a try. Not, of course, everybody's had some Tetley tea, but not the British blends. So I said, well, you know what? Let me try this out and report back to the girls what type of flavor it has. So, okay, so it says charming and graceful, color amber, and it is. I'll put a little 2% milk in it because why not? Flavor sweet and creamy, strength. Now, it is not a very strong tea, whereas I think the Earl Grey has a little bit more caffeine in it. It's a little heavier. This is kind of light. So this, you can definitely have this with like eggs and toast. You know, sip it throughout the day, probably even into the night, as I don't think the caffeine content is too high either. Anyways, it says, she is as refined as she is delicate. Duchess Balmoral is the jewel in the crown. With a marvelous medley of classic orange pekoe and vanilla, her mellow tone and sweet demeanor make for a blissful brew. Ethical tea partnership. I just needed to share all that information with you for those who are here for the tea. Okay? And I'm not talking about the tea that we spill. I'm talking about the actual tea. Nevertheless. All right, so let me move on. Share with you some of the things, something that I ran across while we're talking about tea at the flea market. So I came across this booth and she was selling handmade like I body products made with essential oils. And oh my gosh, this rose, I'm gonna it's called Jade Essentials, I think it is. If I can find a link, I'll drop it below. She said she had ran out of business cards that morning, but I picked this up to put into a grief basket that I'm putting together to send back home. We lost one of the matriarchs of our family this past week, which is another reason why I haven't been on, just trying to be supportive from afar and help manage some things. But nevertheless, I purchased this with the grief basket in mind. So I'll be putting that in there. And oh my gosh, let me just take it out and look at it, because it smells heavenly. And oh my goodness, there's like roses in there. Let me bring that up so you guys can see it. Look at that. And then it just, I wish you could smell it. And it's not a lightweight soap. So it's one of those ones you can probably put on your soap dish in your fancy bathroom, your guest bathroom. But I mean, I've learned in this life, if you got some good stuff, use it before you lose it, But it sure does smell good. So I picked that up, but I had stopped in there. We were just in there hanging out because hubby and I had took Josh to a car show in a neighboring town. Hot rods and motorcycles. It was at the Harley Davidson store, Harley Davidson, where they sell the motorcycles and stuff at. So they had vendors there, food trucks, live music, rockabilly. Oh my gosh, for those who like that type of music, the whole 50s, I want to say 50s and 60s era of, like Chuck Berry and, that type of guitar playing. I said guitar. Oh my gosh, that was my grandmother. Now, I typically would say guitar, but my grandmother would say guitar. Because if you're born before the 50s, you pronounce it, as far as I know, in terms of my family, you pronounce it guitar. But yeah, so the guy had like the greaser hair, the plaid shirt, the jeans that were rolled up, the lace-up shoes, and it's that type of thing. And we had a good time. We had a good time. So I'll insert a couple of photos if I can remember. I'll insert a couple of photos of some of the cars that hubby and I and Josh saw. And I can't put the music in, but the music was amazing. Anyways, okay, so after we left there, we stopped by the flea market, and that's where we picked up the soap from. But while I was in there, look what I ran across, guys and girls. Look at this gorgeousness here. Isn't she a beauty? And she was only $5. The booth that was in there, he had several different teapots, but this one I loved. One, because it's technically big enough to steep one cup of coffee or tea. But look at the design of it. Well, actually, it was $10. It's $10, my bad. But isn't that gorgeous? And I said, oh my gosh, I need the fanciness in my life. I would love to display it. But again, like I've said before, I have come to understand that in this lifetime, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So this may become a part of our Saturday morning sip and shares. Okay? All right, so moving right along. Let me put that, let me just put that on the side. Okay, so I also, over the weekend, picked up this from my dad. Tell Me Your Life Story, Dad. A father's guided journal and memory keepsake book. So I got this, one, because he's more or less bedbound at this point. And so I typically come by each week. Sometimes a couple times, depending on if he's got doctor's appointments. But so I stop by and grab his mail, bring in his groceries or whatever, stop and pick up items and medications. So I figured I could stop by, drop him this, and he can take his time filling it out. And let me just show you some of the pages. So it starts off with details about him, early years, time capsule, the price of things. He's going to have to do a little research and digging, I'm sure. But so the first page, were you named after anyone? Do you like or dislike your name? Why? If you could choose a different name, what would it be? How old were your parents when you were born? Are there any stories you were told about your birth? Were you a healthy baby? Or were there health concerns? So it starts off with that. Then it goes into childhood. Let's see. What are some nostalgic smells or tastes that bring you back to childhood? Did you have your own room growing up? Which I already know the answer to that is no. Brownsville, Tennessee, 1960 something, 50 something. He didn't have his own room. He had 3 brothers and 1 sister. 5 of them. I'm sure my aunt Shirley probably was the only one who had her own room. Were you given an allowance? If so, can you remember how much it was? So this book, and then it has a place for like your siblings, his children. So I think it goes into adulthood. Let's see. Yep, fatherhood. Cute. Beliefs and values. Reflections. So I'll pick this up because I wanted him to, one, be able to, while he still is of sound mind, recall some memories so that he could leave for me and my siblings. So I thought that was a good book. I got this on Amazon. If you want the link to that, drop a comment in the box, drop a comment, and I will do my best to pull a link for that book. Now, also, I wanted to show you guys what my husband's client sent home with him. It is, and I can't wait to try it out. I have no idea what I'm going to use it. Obviously, I have to use it on wood. But look at this. Her husband, who recently passed away, it was his power tool. So it has like these little different bits and what have you. And so I could probably use this on like plaques or different type of craft items. I got to figure out how to use it and what I can use it on. But glad my hubby brought it. I'm sure she gave it to him for him to use, but I don't. He doesn't need anything that requires detailed, woodwork or what have you. So I got that. And this is what I worked on this past week, very slowly but surely. It's just using up some of the scraps, an inspiration given to me or that I got from Sonia Stover. Every week she has a series called Using Up Your Scraps or Using Up Scraps. And so I just used a file folder. I believe it was a file folder. Yeah, used a file folder. No, I think it was a file folder. Yeah, it was, because it opened like that. Yeah, and I just folded it on there. So anyways, just to create like a little folio, I'll drop a small journal in here, and probably put that in some form of a Christmas giveaway, or who knows. Not quite done with it, but I will put a link to the video up in there if I have it done, if the video's done editing before I put this one up. And so now it's time for Happy Meal. I've got a couple of, let's see, these came from Leah, which I'm going to open up off camera. Yeah, and then this came from Cindy. I think she is, oh God bless her, postal workers. How cute. She won one of the giveaways recently. Let me see. How do I open this? Okay, let's see. Thank you. Oh. Hi fam, hope you are doing well. I just wanted to thank you for my giveaway winnings. I love the cards and the other goodies. Love, hugs, and blessings, Cindy. And thank you so much, Cindy. Isn't that pretty? Look at that little gold foiling on there. Ooh. This will go into my sister friend journal. I hope you enjoy your winnings, Cindy. And now this I got from Tam from Bible Journaling on a Budget. Let me just take a sip of my tea. I'm going to drop a link to Tam's 2 channels, Bible Journaling on a Budget and Tam's Journals. Tam, we miss you. I'm sure she's busy. I believe she's has some things, some new things starting up in her life, her personal life. So she hasn't been on her channel as often as she normally would be. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I'm going to pause you guys while I open this up. Okay. I think I got that there. Okay. Tam, thank you so much in advance for whatever you have dropped in this box for me. So the envelope says fam. Cute little butterfly stamped on there. And let's see what is in it. Oh, the sisterhood is where we can take off our shoes, let our hair out, laugh as loud as we want to, and cry as often as we need to. It's where we can just unapologetically be. Be black, be safe, be loved, be proud, be beautifully ourselves. The sisterhood is where our hearts know each other, so our spirits rejoice. Happy birthday, sister. Love you so much. Always, Tam. Oh, it's a birthday gift. Thank you so much, Tam. I love this card. Oh, look at the girl with the Bantu knots. One of my sisters, that's her signature hairstyle. How cute. And I just love the diversity in our black women shown here. Look at that. Fierce, aren't they? Mahogany. Okay, so Hallmark. Okay, Hallmark. Y'all stepping it up. That's going to have to go in the Sister Friend Journal, too. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Tam. Now, let's see what our good friend Tam has sent me. Look at that. Is that Illustrated Faith's gift tissue paper? That's fresh. That's new. And I definitely need to... Oh, my gosh. Oh my goodness, Tam. I am out of any type of lavender tea. Thank you so much. Like, this alone is the gift. This is the Twinings Earl Grey Black Tea. Oh my goodness, I am so thrilled. I'm already so grateful already. Butterfly Valley. 16 set of wood seals. Oh. Let me check that out. Okay, so I'm going to open that up just a second. Park Lane Shaker stickers. Oh, how cute. How adorable are those? Can you guys see that? Little shaker stickers. They got little gold and iridescent shaker bits inside. And then we've got, oh, how pretty. I don't even have these. Stamp and die cut set. So there is you got the llama, the birds, the house. Oh gosh, I love a drawing of a house. Butterflies. And then there's a butterfly die up top. I think it's for this one right here. I love it. And the little flowers. How cute is that? Okay, so Park Lane is Joanne. I haven't been in Joanne maybe about 10 years. I don't think I've been there in about 10 years, so I wouldn't even know. Oh, wait, does this go with that? Oh, no, it's a whole different one. Stamp and die cut. Okay, so now we've got the flowers. How pretty is that? I think this one goes with that. Or that one. I hope this is in focus. This camera's a bit much. Yeah. Joanne Stores, LLC. Unbeknownst to me. Okay, and so we got some Park Lane label stickers. Now I'm going to have to open this up because I just want to see what's in here. Okay, yeah. They are label stickers. All right. Ooh. That's cute with the little butterfly. Okay, and then we have some cardboard, chipboard, I should say, butterflies. Isn't that pretty? I love the yellow. And the teal, obviously. This is so pretty. Thank you so much, Tam. Now let me check and see, because I have no idea what a wood seal, you know. Yeah. She doesn't get out very, very often. Okay, let's see. It's still my birthday. All right, so 16 sets of woods. Little stamps. Look at them. I think they're stamps, right? They are. Oh gosh, I just can't even wait to try it. Isn't it? Come on, girl. Yeah, gonna have to bear with me. Just give me a second, folks. Don't rush. I'll do it on the flap of this envelope, because even if I use this envelope again, I won't be using the flap. Alright, let's just try one out. Oh, how cute. I love them. Let me stamp that off. Okay, so that is what our good friend Tam sent me. Tam, I will definitely be using that. You know, everything in here, you know I'm going to use. Especially, this will get used up immediately. I'm gonna try and ration myself with this. You know, not drink it all in one day. Because lavender, come on now. Last year she sent me this candle. It was a lavender scented candle, and I keep that on my desk. Nothing's in it. It's just a reminder that I have good friends that I love and who love me, and it's just a form of inspiration. And so is this tissue paper. It'll be used, trust me. Anyways, guys, so again, Tam, thank you so much for my birthday gift. Thanks for thinking of me and taking a moment out of your one time and taking a little money out of your wallet to bless me for my birthday. I appreciate the effort and the thought. And of course, you know everything in that box is going to be used. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed this sip and share, feel free to go ahead and click the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss any of the crafty uploads. And coming up on the channel, I will continue with my scrap series. What I'm doing during that is I'm trying to use up the contents that are in this bin, which is scraps from the last 3 projects, the 3 lengthiest projects: the fall, Christmas, and the vintage summer road trip journal. So I am going to try and get rid of this stuff so I don't have to put it back away. And so stay tuned for that. And until we're back together on YouTube, guys, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafting. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.